So, hello everyone, time for Vanitas Carte episode 2. I think it's Vanitas, come on. I'm not buying, it's like, I'm a human, but I'm not the guy that has the same name as me. Really? I think he is Vanitas, right? I think it's gonna be... I mean, I don't know how exactly, but one thing I'm thinking is that they have these blue vampires, we have the red vampires, right? But the only blue vampire that we know by the backstory is Vanitas himself, right? So maybe being a blue vampire means you never had a typical vampire, you know, stuff going for you, right? So maybe it also that. It also is like human-like, right? He could have been cursed to turn into human and so on. I think it's kind of strange that he's calling himself the name of the guy, and come on, I don't this. It's suspicious. It's sus, man. It's some kind of Nagato reaction. He's trying to tease them. No, I think it's what it does. But anyway, so episode 1, the animation, I think was really good, right? I think it was really scary when she turned. It was like, before that, it looked fine. It was like a bad animated. But then I was like, whoa, yeah. Then I was like, this is actually really good now. It's lit now. Especially when she was crying and her kind of blood, black, dark blood was, you know, kind of coming through her fingers. And she was like, yeah, so I think that was like a really good, it was a really good animation there. Hopefully that kind of stays. Sometimes, to be fair, animes are better episode 1, right? Kind of like Detectives Are Dead. That was really good animated episode 1. But that might be because it's episode 1, right? Maybe it's going to be worse this episode. It happens a lot with some companies. But I think it was really good. That's fantastic. And I guess episode here, we're going to see how these two vampires are going to be best friends. Even the opening, it is like a yaoi opening in Paris. It's like two guys, two lovers traveling in Paris. I don't think that is the anime, but that's how the opening looks. So I think this episode here is going to be them just yaoing or something. So let's watch it. So 3, 2, 1, and go. It's going to be like best friends for life, kind of, maybe. But I could kind of explain their characters, right? Can I see them hanging out? Potentially. Maybe the opening is just it's like an asobasa opening that tricks you. Thinks it's yaoi, and actually it's a brutal anime with zero friendship, but they never are. So the red moon. Yeah, so they go crazy, right? Because they are like cursed or something. Oh! Oh. Yeah, goddamn those blue vampires. All pure evil. He's like, yeah, he's like, this anime, it's a vampire anime, it's a vampire show. It's gonna be a lot of pretty boys being like, it has to be very pretty boys, yeah, you gotta have some, you know, you gotta have some thirsty young boys, right? How else do we make a vampire show? Yeah, so this guy is probably one of the bad guys later on. Come on. Clearly antagonist. Oof, the blue moon. Because the blue moon is crying almost. Just open then. Because I mean the opening looks like they're just hanging out, right? Being best friends in Paris. It's like an art show. They go into the lover and be like, look at the Mona Lisa, yeah, the opening. Oh yeah, it's like it's flexing a bit in the opening in a shower or so. So I don't know, the opening looks like it's some completely other anime. Yeah, looking at different cathedrals and so on. So I've been in Paris many times. This is in the Louvre, it's the Napoleon's coronation painting. And I have a thing for like, it's called religious art, yeah. Sculptures and so on. Yeah, I mean, it's all in the in Paris, but you know, I'm a huge fan of like Sistine Chapel and so on. Yeah, so there's a lot of those kind of art in Paris as well too, of course. I mean, generally in Europe. Europe is the continent, if you like, the classic Christianity art is obviously mostly found in Paris. What I like in France, probably more the catacombs, kind of the morbid art, the Gothic art, you know, the old school Baroque Gothic art you can find. Like if you go down the catacombs of Paris, and you also have more in the western France and so on, and Bordeaux and so on. Especially in the small villages. And then, what's it called again? You have Lyon, but also Avignon. Avignon is a cool place too, the old Pope city. That's a cool place in France too, for that kind of art style. Okay, so but I guess they got captured because what happened to What? Poisoned? What? Yeah, what? Yeah, this happened to be... I'm a victim. Yes, like, why am I here for? I mean, he has a legendary curse book, right? He's a master, right? He's... So, I mean, there's clearly sun there. Can this vampire handle the sun? I guess so. It's pure all sparkly. It's probably all sparkly. I don't know, but it's like it's clearly sun inside the cell, right? So I wonder if no way it's gonna burn to crisp if it goes in the sun. I mean, this cell room would have sun, right? So how would it actually alive otherwise? Man, he's a crazy guy, definitely. I used to not like you, here we go. You're a horrible person. I get it now, you're a douchebag, yeah. You're just a super annoying person. I knew it. It was like, yeah. Sounds about right. Yeah, it's impossible for me to ever hang out with you. Annoying person. Sounds about right, definitely. Oh, they can just leave. Maybe he got diplomatic immunity, I don't know. Vanitas. Yeah, actually, basically, yeah. There's some kind of... It's like, don't you worry, man. I got some arrangement. Again, the sun. But see, I guess they are immune to sunlight, right? They can't be, these vampires can't be with the sun because they're walking out there. He's like, yeah, Paris, man. He's like, yeah, look at me. City of Flowers. This is like a very yaoi anime though. Like, man, look at these pretty boys. No, but I mean, they're obviously, unless this like it's a kind of weird flower sunlight, and it's Notre Dame, but yeah, it's supposed to be the Eiffel Tower. I don't think so because it's. Well, I mean, it's just kind of like. I seriously wonder if this actually is sunlight because it looks so kind of weird that the sky is mystified, right? The sky is like a mist, and they have these weird flowers. So maybe is it sunlight? Maybe it is like some kind of weird protection for vampires because it doesn't look like a normal sunny day, right? Because they go out there, and then the sky is like white in this weird mist thing with the flower thing. It's certainly very bright, but maybe it's something else that makes it bright. You know, I'm just gonna be a little bit like maybe it is actually weak to them. Maybe they can maybe pass a kind of magical, you know, sun protection, sunlight, sun protection covering. Is it or something? It almost feels like too bright because it's like this weird flower brightness constantly. No, I got vampire maids, of course. Well, a butler, but I have maids of water. Yeah, see it. Exactly. Cute. Oh. That's an ugly face, man. Probably the ladies, man. Yeah, this kind of face. I'm been smacked immediately. Stupid cat. What? Okay, wants the girl back? I guess he knows he's gonna just kill her off, even though she's cured. I guess. Yeah. So he's like, she's cured, right? I don't need to kill her. Maybe you can't cure her. Maybe he probably can't cure her though. I mean, it's like. But I mean, he did see it though when she stopped being black, so. She lost all the black blood thing going on, so I mean. Yeah, just be nice to me, man. Have to be so mean. Yeah, just tell me what you want, right? Just be nice. Oh, the rest of human though. I keep wondering, is he actually a human? You know, I'm like, I don't trust the shit. But yeah, I guess we kill off all the vampires that are cursed. That, you know, turn into... yeah, some... Pushing into kills. I guess a girl he liked got... What is it, like a really fast flashback? Like flashbacking his whole life in like 1 minute? What? But yeah, I guess, you know, his friend got executed because she was cursed. What if a vampire is evil? I see an issue here. It's like, we're clearly a vampire that's cursed, you know, killing humans, right? We gotta fix that. Me and Vanita, right? We gotta fix that shit, and, you know, then we gotta trust us, right? But what if that vampire is just like evil vampire? What if that other vampire is evil and likes to eat humans, right? Yeah. It's like, okay, you can, yeah, fine, cure that vampire. See if you can do it. But what if he's an evil? What if the vampire is pure evil? It's a little bit, yeah, it's, I mean, it's relying on the other vampire to actually not be a bad person, right? It's a little bit like... I mean, I just took at the risk factor here. I was like, yeah, that's... But what if it's a bad person? Yeah, he clearly got some PTSD since his friend died when he was a kid, right? So. Yeah, there's a guy who's so Dante. So he's Virgil then. But is he also a vampire? Was never explained, right? I guess he's a vampire, he's pain. Yeah, I guess Dante's like his hired. Yeah, he's just a money guy. He's like, he's to pay money. Yeah, I got a new partner here. Here we go. So he does see information. Yeah. I'm sorry. I do need you as well, Dante. But he's an information broker, right? More than a partner, right? Where his new best friend is more of a partner. So they clearly fill out different roles, right? This guy is there for like, you know, information support, right? Here we go. He goes to Nakamas waiting for him. Most excellent. Man, this guy looks evil. Suddenly it's like, whoa, this guy looks really evil. He walks in there like, oh yes, Vanitas, yeah, but this guy looks just pure evil, man. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's gonna die, right? Man, that guy looks super evil. Yeah. Oh yeah, that kind of classic evil. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of like Paris in the like 19th century, but they have this flying, ships, right? So it's not exactly like Paris, but it's kind of like I remember it. Been a few years ago since Paris, yeah. But I do remember skyships. I do remember flying there, so I do remember flying there. I have gone and bought by car and by flying, so. But here we go. It's like a muscular shadow vampire instead. Nice. Vanitas, perfect weapon. Man, it gives some bleach vibes. Yeah, and it throws Ruka. Come on, man, it's a perfect weapon, man. If it's too easy though, they find him immediately and he's like, whatever, I'm just gonna cure him. This to me feels very, very easy. It's like, yep, cure, whatever is done. My business here is over. It feels very easy. Bad and inconvenience. He's fine immediately. Oh, this character now. Some kid. It could be a vampire, but Luca. Could it be some vampire? Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking it's Jeanne d'Arc. I'm thinking it's some Paris. She's probably, of course, Joanne d'Arc, right? Or something. I'm sorry, come on. Because she died in, like, what, 15th century France? Yeah, it's like 1428, like that. Yeah, she's probably super powerful. Carrying around a coffin, so. Yeah, what happens if you destroy the book? Will you just cure them all? What if you destroy the book, right? Will it stop being cursed then? Yeah, he might be right. What if you destroy the original book, right? Maybe that actually purifies all the vampires. Or at least maybe it stops the spread. To stop, to stop making new cursed people. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, it's a cursed. Yeah, I'm a doctor. It's like, come on, trust me, kid. Ooh, Nishan. She fights the coffin, the weapon of choice. I mean, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's a woman. Is it Joanne d'Arc? Am I right? She's attractive, of course. She's a hot vampire woman. With yellow eyes. He's like, yeah. They're both, like, very attractive. Here we go. What's inside the coffin, right? Oh, it's the weapons, of course. He's better wear weapons. The Crimson Gauntlet. What is this? Not a legendary vampire weapon, I guess, because they are red, right? I like how slow she's doing this thing. It takes 10 minutes to put down. Oh, she's a Batusai of vampires. Here we go. Batus of vampires. And what's he working with this random kid for? Yeah, we can wonder that. The backstory is kind of all over the place. Why is he working with this kid for? Why is he like... I don't know. She's like, yes, Master Luca. It's like, whatever. Kiddo. Yeah, he's the counter bumpkin after all. What is this? Okay. Nice. Oh, it's like a hellfire, I guess, because it was called a hell. Yeah, okay, she's got some weird pinkish hellfire. And he's fine somehow, because he's some weird power too, you know. Noe has clearly some weird power. He's a purple vampire, right? He got some weird stuff going on too, obviously. But yeah, how is JEANNE so super brutally, you know, bloody evil or something? Or murderous? She used to be this, yeah, slayer of all vampires. It's like, now she's like a nice girl here. I will call her Batusai of vampires. She killed them all, betrayed her own kind, yeah, murdered all of them. But she had like yellow eyes. So, you know, yeah, her eyes didn't turn red. I think that was the purple, so... I'm still convinced that everyone with other eye colors have other powers, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, if they're red and blue, I'm like, yeah, okay, the basic blue guys, the Vanitas, red is the basic vampires, but then he has purple, he's very purple set, right? And she was like yellow, or like crimson and yellow, so it's like, Worse. Snow's like, I will help you anyway though. He's a weird character, definitely, Vanitas. Crazy guy. But given how much he knows, I'm thinking he's the real Vanita. He's like, oh, that's the legendary vampire Jeanne. Yeah, he's like, how do you do that? I read books. I'm gonna fight her? Can't you just escape her, is that? The Hellfire Witch? I don't know, I was like, can you just escape her? They don't have to fight her, though, we can just leave. Maybe. I don't know, the goal is to get back to the Count, right? To free Amelia. He's like, I will defeat her, though. He's like, why? You can just leave, is it? I must say it's easy to leave, but I'm saying he doesn't have to kill her, right? Or fight her at all. He just try to avoid her instead. I mean, the goal is just to get back to the Count, so... That would be a thing. Whew. But yeah, we got of course Baccarina coming soon. The ultimate anime with ultimate best girl ever. Greatest best girl in history. About an hour left for that. I guess it's shorter thing if I watched that was an hour last weekend. There's so many names, right? Otome. Wait, what? Lassie was out there now. Huh. It's like, what? Lassie was out this time? What? But not this week? That sounds crazy. It was not like an hour last week. Huh. But anyway, yeah, Otome villain coming up soon, of course. This episode, I mean, it doesn't really give much clearance to the character at all. It gave us backstory that he clearly lost his friend. He clearly had a friend that died, right, or was executed. They very rapidly kind of went over his backstory. During he got like a PTSD memory there, right, during the conversation there. So clearly the girl he liked or whatever, maybe his love interest as a kid. Yeah, clearly she got executed because of being a cursed vampire. Maybe it was all a lie though. We didn't see anything. Yeah, like she didn't actually show any signs because it was a very short flashback. But maybe his so-called friend or master, whatever he was, is like, yeah, I mean she's cursed, man. We're gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill her. Yeah, maybe it's all a lie. Maybe she just lied to him to offer it. Maybe, but. I mean, I got the gist of his backstory there to some extent, and obviously why he wanna save Amelia and other cursed vampires, so that's pretty clear, right? And then of course we see the Hellfire Witch appearing, and she's at the Battlesai and you slayed all other vampires ever, so she's badass. And then one thing I never get with these characters, maybe it's a bit later, maybe she's very loyal or something, but it's like, I always find it kind of funny that you have this kind of character, which is like, oh, she has murdered 1,000 vampires by herself in one fight. She's the strongest woman ever, kind of character. And she's all, bloodthirsty and crazy and yada 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 yada. She's, the murderers of the murder of murder, and you get my point. She's this insane, murder rampage character, right? You get what I'm talking about. And yet, she's somehow super loyal to this kid and be like, yes, Master Luca, I will fight for you, yeah. I also find those characters kind of iffy, honestly, a little bit. Which is like, okay, she used to be the craziest murderer ever. And now she's like, basically a mental slave to him, right? For some reason, right? Because she just likes the guy. But yeah, it's just like a little bit like, because one thing being an assassin or something, but she was like the mad. She was like, she kind of described as this berserk vampire, right? That was just insane. He just killed everything that's in her path, basically, right? Kinda, just super bloodthirsty. Then yet she's like controlled by this kid vampire or something. But also she went bloodthirsty immediately when he didn't look at her. So yeah, it's a little bit like, how did she serve him? I mean, I was like, I wonder if you're gonna really motivate why she's working for it. That's one thing. How? Why are she there? But I guess that's the next chapter. I'll see you guys soon with Baccarina, of course, greatest stuff ever. And maybe I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll do girlfriend and girlfriend. It had like no animation. I don't think girlfriend and girlfriend not that boring. And I really love that it's obviously Yotsuba's the one doing the the girl. Ayana is doing the girl again, another horror anime, like her 5th horror anime. It's kind of funny, but I don't know. It was like the weirdest flimmer screens ever. It's like 7 days of anime.